Good morning. You know, I feel it. I do. I feel it. Today is the day. Today is the day. Today is the day that you do something that you was afraid to do yesterday. If you wasn't afraid to do anything yesterday, find something that feeds your fear for you to conquer. Find something that feeds your fear for you to conquer. Because today is the day. I got a buddy. He asked me one time, he said, Twan, what's up, man? You trying to go skydiving? I said, yeah, I'm down. Let's go. Let's get it. He said, say, no, man, I was only playing, man. You crazy jumping out of some plane, man. I ain't doing that. I said, only crazy people do that. I said, no, see, I really don't think that a lot of people get the science behind it. A lot of people don't get the science behind extreme sports. People don't really get why people do certain things. You know why? Because you push your fears to the limit. Because it's when you're on the cusp between life and death that you live. Not all the time, not a lot. You know, a lot of people live their life the way they want to, but it's on the cusp between life and death is when you normally live. Because that's when you see, look, either I'm going to sell this policy or we don't eat. Either I'm going to go to work or we don't eat. Either I'm going to make this connection or my business won't grow. It's not until you're on the cusp of death. And that's how you got to view life, being on the cusp between life and death and making that choice to live. And then after you overcame whatever it is, after you surpassed whatever problem, whatever it was holding you back, whatever fear you had, that feeling is worth more than anything in the world. That feeling of overcoming something is worth more than anything. It's worth more than $1 million. It's worth more than that stuff. You know why? Because that is what it is to live, to overcome. For a lion or a cheetah to see their prey and to hunt together, to work, to get it. That's life. Not hiding in the trees, not getting in the game, not being on the field. That's not life. That's waiting to die. That's what that is. You know, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not trying to knock anyone's job or anyone's career, because I have a career myself, you know, and you know, I have a 9-to-5 as well. But I foresee that right there is a modern day way to enslave the human mind. It's a modern day way to enslave the human mind. So they took away the obvious slavery. And for the ones who really know, I'm not only talking about the African-American slaves who were here in America. I'm talking about slavery in general, period. If you know your history, then you know more about slavery. You know a lot about slavery, the idea of it and where it comes from, all right? So today is a modern day way of mental enslavement, all right? You know why? Because everything that you do involves a touch of fear. For example, they come to me, Twan, man, you got a great job, man. You know, that's what's up. You got it going on, man. You got good benefits. You make good money. You got to do this and that. I said, yeah, man, but you know what, man? I'm going to be honest, man. I really don't, you know, I like it. I love what I do. I love working with my hands. I love using my brain and everything, but I'm going to be 110% honest, man. You know, I'm trying to make bigger moves. But what that mean? How can you make a bigger move than that? That's the best gig around. I said, man, you know what, man? I'm just trying to, you know, I said, listen, man, I'm just trying to make bigger moves, man. They said, well, why though? Like, why would you, don't mess that up. Don't leave, don't do it. Like, they're fearful for me even bringing up the thought. Like, I didn't even say, yeah, this is hands down out. They're fearful for me even bringing up the thought of making a bigger move. And they're like, well, why would you do that, man? Don't do, Twan, whatever you do, don't do that, man. Just don't do it. Don't do it. You feel their fear. You feel them being controlled by the good benefits or the nice paycheck or the job security. Listen, first of all, nothing is that secure. I don't care what they say. I used to work for the city of Philadelphia. I'll never forget this. I worked for the city of Philadelphia. I thought I made it. I had the jackpot. Young boy. I was only 14. Actually, I'm sorry, I was 15 when I first got hired. Working for the city of Philadelphia. I'm like, yeah, I made it. Worked there for 2 years. Next thing you know, they had layoffs. This is the city of Philadelphia. How are you having layoffs? We get paid from people's taxes. How are we having layoffs? Nothing is that secure. Don't let them tell you that lie. But the point that I'm making is this, is that they say, well, Twan, man, well, why? How come you're even thinking about leaving, man? Yo, you should just get your house, you know, just live the American dream, and this and that third. First of all, people, you don't even understand the concept of the American dream, all right? First of all, an American dream is not the picture that they've painted for you. The American dream is you just simply following your dream. That's the American dream. For you to come here and do whatever it is that you want to do and making your moves. That's the American dream. That's not what everybody else think it is. I'm gonna give me a house with a white picket fence, a little dog, a wife I'm gonna want to leave and argue, and then, you know, maybe we'll get divorced. Oh yeah, because you know how that go when you get married. It's all downhill from there. Those negative Nancy's. Never heard a bunch of negative Nancy's in my entire life. That's why you got to get away from the control, because they're afraid to be happy. You can't be afraid to be happy. You can't be afraid to be thankful. Some nice cars. You can't be afraid of all that stuff. But anyway, the point of me wanting to make bigger moves is because there's two things in life. Either you're going to make waves or you're going to be a part of someone else's. Either you're going to make waves or you're going to be a part of someone else's. There is no option to that. There's no way out. There's no way around it, all right? Because, prime example, everything that you have on, this jacket is someone's wave. These glasses are someone's wave. Somebody is riding this idea to fuel their success. So all you got to do is find your wave. Now listen, you can be extremely successful at riding other people's waves that will take you to yours. And that's what my job is doing. But people don't get that though. People, they look at it as like, nah, dude, just don't, man, just don't go. But that's the fear. Today is the day for you to do whatever it is that you want to do. Look, whatever it is that you fear dead square in the eye, say, you know what, today I'm doing it. Today I'm jumping outside the window. Today I'm going to make it happen. Today is the day that I'm going to start my journey. But all of that comes from choice. You got to make the choice, a conscious decision, through effort and stick-to-itiveness, to not give up, to keep making your moves. Because you know why? That's what you were meant to do. Nobody will do it better than you. You have to know that. You got to feel it. You got to know that, man. You got to want it bad enough to the point that what anybody say, think, or do, no one will deter, distract, or stop you from doing whatever it is that you want to do. This life is it's a beautiful thing. It's so beautiful. The picture that we've been painted only show gray skies. But you have to have the mindset to see past the gray skies and know that the sky is truly blue. That is beautiful beyond that. That's what faith is. That's looking up into the sky, even though it's gray, knowing, feeling, believing, wanting that behind those clouds is blue skies. But you got to make that decision. And you got to go make it happen. You know, today is your day. Make your moves. Do what you do. Whatever it is. I don't care. Don't say, no, tomorrow I'm going to get to it. Don't say, you know what, I got time. You'll be amazed at how many people thought that they had time. Be amazed. But go ahead, make your moves. Do what you do. Work your plan. Plan your work. Execute. Period. Make it happen. Now, having said that, make sure you go out there, go get it, and keep getting it, and don't stop getting it. You know? I had one person, they said, I've done all I needed to do in life. I've accomplished everything. I said, great, you just died. That's awesome. You just passed away. You just died. Yep, you just died. I mean, you know, the funeral is only the physical ceremony. But the fact that you really, the fact that you really feel as if that you're done, you've completed everything in life, then that right there is death. That's a mental death. It's a mental death. And now you must remember that the mental controls the physical. So therefore, whatever the mental tells the physical to do, it will happen. You feel as if you're done, you best believe it's going to come out in your body. You best believe. But this is why you got to keep getting it. Don't stop. Don't ever stop. You know? Keep it pushing. That's pretty much it for today. I talked a little bit more than what I wanted to. But either way, it is what it is. Make sure you guys have a great day, awesome day. Stay focused, stay positive, and keep it pushing. Trying to stop who? Are you kidding me?